Ooh-wee, here we are again. What's baby
Mhm.
think? Baby
I think it's hot as heck outside. Like, it's I don't know, man. I would hate to be a person that went to hell because
oh
you're
man, you
gonna be
ain't kidding.
scorching the whole time.
You ain't kidding.
Feel
'Cause
like
it's hotter than
oof.
fire, hotter than Hades.
Yeah, is it hot in Hades?
I'm sure it is.
I don't know.
But man, I'm looking forward to putting our grub on later with Papa.
Heck yeah.
Get to go have birthday dinner and
Yeah.
brisket and cobbler and
Homemade.
smoked chicken and
Some
some
rice
rice, potato salad. Man.
and some homemade strawberry lemonade.
Oh yeah, that's gonna
That's
be
always
good, isn't it?
good.
Thank goodness
Hmm.
Walita can make all that good stuff.
Heck yeah. I'm excited.
And man, but yep, been out here in the shop tinkering and messing around and straightening and maneuvering and rearranging. And I got our label maker back working.
That's exciting.
Yeah, isn't it? Because we've had to go the old fashioned way of printing it out and taping it to the packages.
You mean postage label maker?
Yeah, our
That's what you're
shipping
talking
label
about?
maker. So
Yeah, that's been. Hey, but at least it's doable. It's been
Oh,
doable,
yeah.
but yeah, it's a lot more convenient.
Yeah, and then I think this week we'll be looking at the baby already knows the shirts and stuff that she wants
Yep,
to get, so we
I do. I know all
gotta make a
that.
list
Yep.
because I got some others to order because I was a little delayed on getting Josh's, not delayed on getting the shirts, delayed on getting the transfers
Uh-oh.
because they were supposed to been here Friday, and then I get a message saying, "Well, delayed, be here Monday." So you better
Dang.
be here Monday,
Or else
or else I'm gonna throw a
walleyed fit.
heck fire walleye fit, and then so that means if we get them, we'll be coming to see you next weekend, Josh.
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
What's walleyed anyway? Walleyed fit.
just berserk. I'll go berserk. But yep, so that's coming, and then of course the designs and whatever baby's got that
I
she
got
wants to
designs.
produce.
Yep,
We're
ready.
trying to get. We need to try to throw some Halloween articles.
I know for sure we got fall.
Yep,
and
fall
Christmas.
and
I don't know about
Christmas.
Halloween.
Yeah,
Probably not.
well,
I don't
maybe
know.
we can try
Maybe
that.
one.
Maybe we can try the new idea out and make when we do our lives or whatever. We can put the little link in there to it too, huh?
Yeah,
So
that'd be
yeah,
great.
yep.
Yeah. So there was something that I noticed at church. What evening was it? Anyway, our church has something called a family camp. Hey, that looks delicious.
Oh, it was. It is.
Dang it.
It's real refreshing.
Yeah, it's that pineapple coconut water
Yeah.
that Justin from
Clear American.
Backroad Freedom got us hooked on. You know what? Justin Backroad Freedom's got us hooked on a lot of different things.
He sure has.
We got the IV, what is it called?
Liquid IV.
Liquid IV. That is so good. Watermelon's my favorite. And now he's got us hooked on the Clear American pineapple
Thanks,
coconut
Justin.
sweetened water.
Yep.
So yummy. So I
Yeah.
think he even has links to his Liquid IV
He
on
probably
his channel.
does.
So go to
Yeah.
Backroad Freedom if you're interested in that because it's very good.
It's very good. Sure is. But, man,
but-
I miss Justin too, actually.
Yeah, me too.
I hadn't even been able to get in on his lives or nothing here lately. So just been busy. And then, of course, last weekend, me and Pretty went to the lake. And
that was fun.
it was fun and kind of wanted to do something again today, but we have other plans. So,
yeah.
But yeah, it's too hot too. But
it's so hot.
I want to go see how far down the creek is that we kayaked.
Yeah. I know Justin was wanting.
Yeah.
Maybe we gotta take a ride out there and
we
see.
may have to in a little bit.
Yeah. But something that happened at our church, at our family camp, and also something that I participated as a staff member was a book called and I have a little bit of headache, so sorry guys, it's starting to come on, but it's called He Said, She Said, and it is such an amazing book. It's available. You guys can go to Amazon and find it. But it has these 4 colors that each person is sort of measured as. And Pooch and I even took this assessment test. We took it as a team, as a staff at church, and boy, did it help us start to learn how to communicate better. But and I'll find the name of the book and actually post the link, I guess.
Yeah, we can put it in the link in the description.
Yeah.
We'll put it in here.
Because it's like he said, she said, and what I heard, or something like that. But we'll find the name of the book. But so after taking the assessment, I am, and Pooch as well, we are considered red, the color red. And once you go and check out the book, you'll understand better what the colors are. We'll try to explain as much as we can. But so red means that you are a
Hot fire.
yes. Yeah, you're very dominant in terms of you
What I say goes.
no.
Straightforward.
Yeah, and that we are sort of perfectionists, and we like, kind of like to be a lot in control.
Mhm.
And yellow, the color yellow, I'm looking up the colors now because I know for sure that yellow is like a bright, bubbly personality. It's a personality
Yeah.
test, and they are very bright, bubbly, happy, that kind of personality. Green is what Tristan is. Dang it, I can't find the stinking colors.
The heck?
Yeah. Green is a very laid back, happy-go-lucky, whatever you want. I'm gonna go through the negatives too because I'm gonna try to find the book, but it is a laid back, can be outgoing, but can also be
Conservative, maybe.
conservative, go with the flow type person.
Yep.
I'm gonna be looking for the book, babe, while you kind of chat a little bit about your red personality.
Well, yeah, the red personality, I think. I mean, and it's not. This is just me thinking, but it's not me saying that's how I am. But I could be because
Well,
I'm
you took the
usually
test and you turned out red.
I'm kind of straight to the point, and that's where I want to get to, straight to the point. And it's not to where, not that I don't want to hear any outside opinions or nothing. It's just I want to get it. I want to get it done. Just want to get whatever I have to say out, and then
Oh, here it is.
that's how I kind of want it to go. And that's the way I am in receiving information too. I don't like the roundabout ways of hearing. Just get to the point. Let's speak it, get it out there, and then we go.
Yeah. And I have to say that I am that way as well. I'm trying to find
And
out what the descriptions of the colors
and I know
are.
that sounds a little hard, but I, it's yeah. I just don't need all the extracurricular and explanations and stuff.
Right.
Let's just get to the point. Let's get it out and do it, and then we're going to go with it instead of, well, here's why you need to do it, and this is what you should do. No, 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 no. Just what are we going to? What's the object here? Let's get it and get it done.
Yeah. Okay. So I have to say that when I'm in like a meeting, okay, what's funny is like when I'm talking, I need all the details. And so I'm a very detail oriented person. However, if we're in a meeting, well, alongside with that, if we're in a meeting and it kind of goes along to say what you're saying, tell me the details, what you need. I need to know exactly what you need, what your vision is. And I don't need a lot of chit chat like, well, what do you think about this? What do you think about
Yeah.
that? Like, no, I don't have time for that. I
That's
hope y'all have hashed all the details out. Like if I'm a person that's working
mhm.
for you, um, then I hope you guys have hashed out all the details. Now you come to me and you tell me exactly what you need.
Yeah.
Um,
And that's kind of like me too. In the job,
yeah, I
my
don't have time
job,
for all
you
this
know,
hem hawing and
what is it that has to be done? What do you want and expecting to be done? And then if you're assigning it to me, let me know. And then don't question how I do it or get it done because I don't need, I'm going to get the job done and it's going to be done pretty much my way. And I'm going to make sure that it gets done. But, I don't need all the extra. Once I get started on a task or whatever, I don't need anybody coming back. Well, you need to do this or that. No, 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 no. I was assigned this job. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get it done.
okay. Well, so where I am with that, and I'm trying to see what blue is.
That's all I need to know what it is you want done. You may not like the way I do it, but it's gonna get done. That's the way I am.
I'm trying to see what the colors are. Okay, color meaning. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry. Okay, so yellow speaks the language of people and fun, like woohoo, all that. Okay, that's great if
Mhm.
you're that color. I mean, this is all non-judgmental. This is all just
Yeah.
describes who you are. Red speaks the language of power and control.
Uh-oh.
Blue speaks the language of perfection and order. And so you can score like high on one and then what's your second highest. So I am actually a red blue.
I'm full blown red.
Green speaks the language of calm and harmony. And
I think
so
maybe would fall into that a little
I
bit
am as
too.
well. I am a red, blue, green, and then yellow is my last sort of color group because I'm not all yippee
Yeah.
and like so there was a DVD that goes along with the workbook and when we were watching in church on it with our church staff, it was hysterical. There was a girl, and each person had their color of shirt or the color that they were wearing that color represents. So the girl wearing yellow, oh, she was on my dang nerve. I was like, seriously, get me out of this room because she was how I perceived. I'm not saying this is how she was because I think that we there's so much to this, but we perceive people by the nature of who we are,
Mhm.
right? And
Mhm.
so a person that is truly a yellow, bright and bubbly, me being a red who is also red, blue, green, calm, let's just get this done. So when I interact with the overly,
Yellow or
yeah,
greens.
I'm kind of like, okay, let's just get to the point. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I'm glad you're happy, but calm down. I do like yellow people because they do lift your spirits. They are happy a
Mhm.
lot. I just can't hang too long with an overly
Yeah.
like energetic person all the time. Like
Uh,
I can't do that.
no.
There are some negative, and that's because of who I am, not because of who they are. So the
Yeah.
other thing is that it speaks on like what could be pros and cons. And one of the things it's very sobering to find out why you communicate with people the way that you do and why people communicate with you the way that they do. And it's like what you hear from others might not be exactly what they said. And so that's
Yeah.
why
Oh,
we
yeah.
titled this She
He said,
Said.
she said.
Yeah, which really could be he said I heard or she said this and I heard that, which is actually the name of the book. It's the name of the book is called I Said This, You Heard That.
Uh-huh.
You guys really need to catch the book because on the they do have the pros and what could be conceived as negativity. So like
Me and baby's gotten in a few scrapes over
oof,
that, hadn't we?
we have. And but what I will say too about that is like I've worked so hard on myself in understanding how Pooch is and how he talks because he admittedly has said that he's comes across very hard,
Yeah.
that he can be sort of um abrupt and sort
Mhm.
of I don't know, sort of hard. And so, but with that, I will say that I've learned that about him and I'm trying to respect that. But the other thing is I don't want to lose my voice because I am also a red. And I think what has sort of been hard for us is that sometimes when I do use my voice, because of the way he receives it, not because of how, because I've learned to try to speak,
And likewise,
is that I think it used to be likewise. I really have just shut up. And which I don't want to do. Like he's said a lot of things even lately that or jumped on me and he has said that he jumps on, and I just don't say anything. But I don't want to be that way
yeah.
either. I don't want to. I try just to not say anything when he says anything, but I don't want to not say anything. Anyway, it's very hard when because I've understood that people say things. I think Pooch is more of his temper. He has a very short fuse. So that's where it becomes really hard. But the other is the negatives on it, like people who are red could also be seen as people that are hard
Mhm.
or are controlling or are
Now I'm not controlling, but I'm just abrupt, like you say.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
mean, I don't try to be controlling or nothing, but I'm
right.
I'm quick to speak a lot
Mhm.
of times. And well, like the book said, I said and you heard
Mhm.
without thinking.
Right.
Oh, I heard you say that. Not
Yeah, but I think too that because that can be very hard. I think that's something that people that need to look within themselves, that a temper and I said this and you heard that really needs to be worked on, because
Yeah,
I think that temper and that oof, that it's hard for
it could start a
those.
big old brawl, huh?
It's hard for those people that are really trying and they're really listening and don't feel like they're.
Being heard.
Yes. So, or don't say anything because
Yeah.
they know what's going to happen when they say something. It, but it can also be, colors can also be seen as a negative. Um, Green, which is my son, who's a very laid back, calm, even kill. I've had this conversation with other people who have sons that are greens. That or even young ladies that are daughters that are green, they could come across as lazy. They could come across as not caring or irresponsible when really in their mind it's not that, it's that they're so laid back. It's kind of like, oh yeah, I'll get it done or whatever it is. And the blues who are perfectionists a lot of times, and people that are perfection and order can also come across as I'll do it my way. I'm just going to do it
Mhm,
because you're not going to do it the way that I want you
mhm.
to. That can also be a blue. But
See, I would almost fall in that too, actually, I think.
yeah, I mean, I think it's a combination red,
Yeah.
blue. I'm also a lot green as well
I don't have
because
any green in me, I don't
yeah,
think.
no, you don't. That's the language of calm and harmony.
Good thing is we can laugh about it.
Yes, and yellow, I
T
mean, I don't know, you might be a smidgen of yellow because you actually do like to go and talk to people, and
Oh,
you're
yeah.
always with the outside world and people that you go and meet, you are very likable, you're very, kind and have a
Mhm.
great personality.
Yeah.
Mhm. But I wanted just to share that with people just because so now that once you go through the assessment, even with your family
Mhm.
or with your staff, if you have a small staff, it could be a great benefit. Whereas in our church, we had the people that wanted to hash out all the details, which some of those people are blues and yellows. They worked together and hash out all the details. And then they come to the people who work for them and say, this is what we've decided. And so, this is what you need to do, go. And then that person, be it a red or a blue, can say, okay, cool. Like Mike said, or like Pooch said, I know what you need done. Now I'm going to do it. And
And
I'll
how I
let you.
go about doing it is
Right. But I'm going to get it done the way you want it done.
Uh-huh.
I got this. And then I'm going to work on it, whatever kind of job it is. And then for me being a perfectionist, before I submit anything, I'm going to go back to the yellow reds or yellow blues or whoever brought me that information and say, what do you think about this? Is this the vision before I submit it? Because I am a person that does not, I mean, we're all human. I'm not perfect at all, my gosh.
Yeah.
But I'm a person that doesn't like to turn anything in and it's going to come back and they're going to say, oh, that was wrong.
Let's
And I'm
look
like,
at this or redo that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
no,
mind redoing, but I would prefer for people to
I think,
see first
yeah.
and then let me know before I submit it for its final whatever. Let me know if I need to redo something and then I will, because I don't mind redoing.
Yeah.
You know.
And I think probably for me, I'm kind of in that ramrodding side of stuff, huh? And we're
Yeah.
doing it like this, and this is it.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is it. We're doing it this way, and that's what I expect.
Uh-huh.
Ramrod.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah. Which could be bad, but it could be good.
Right.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, especially, and I think it all depends on the work environment you're in and who you're surrounded by too. I mean, because there's people that won't act or do anything
But
unless you
maybe they're
tell them
green.
to do it.
But so maybe they're green people.
Yeah.
Maybe there are people that are that's what I think. I think, yeah, it works well in the work environment now. And then you can weed out.
I think
I
the ma-
mean, you have to know that, okay, that person's a green.
Yeah.
So this is as a red, this is how I'm going
Right.
to.
and that was what I was about to say.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you need to know the person you're dealing with in order to get the point across too,
Mhm.
rather than just jumping all over their case and berating them or whatever
Mhm.
you do.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's such a good
It's a-
form of communication, especially in the work. I mean, yes, in relationships.
Mhm.
Also when like if you for me, I work as a receptionist at our church occasionally. And so you never know who's going to walk in and
how they're feeling or
how they're
what their
feeling. So yeah, maybe I am
circumstances are.
red, green, and then blue, or just a whole combination of those three. So when people come in, I want them to feel welcomed and
And they're being heard.
yes, I want them to know that just like why I do my podcast. I
Yeah.
want you to know that you are being heard. So I think I am. Maybe I'm red, green. You're heard. You're welcomed.
You
You're
maybe might
listened
need to take that
to.
test again.
Maybe
huh?
so. You might need to re.
Yeah.
But I know for sure that I am a red. Like I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know what you got.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Same.
Yeah, it's a great way. And then we were, me and Tristan, my son Tristan, we were looking at our dogs trying to figure out their personality and which one's super friendly, which one's calm.
Mister's on his own terms.
Yeah, Mr. might be a red. Yeah, he
Yeah.
also likes calmness, red,
Yeah.
green. What do you think Izzy is? She's all. What do you
He's
think?
he's probably green. I
Yeah,
bet. She's just gonna follow along. And
I think maybe she's green red
and-
because she's kind of an instigator.
yeah, I mean, but she also will let you know real quick too. I mean, she
Exactly.
goes along until I guess you invade her space.
Exactly. So she's green red.
Yeah, and she can flip flop just like that too.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I've seen her get a hold of Mister a couple times
Yeah, my little
and
baby.
straighten him out real quick.
Poor little baby. They're laying on the floor right here. But
Yeah.
so yeah, that's just something I wanted to share because I feel like it's so beneficial when you think about how someone is communicating
Mm-hmm.
with you or how they might receive something. And I'm not talking about you need to walk on eggshells and la la la, but when you get into
Something to ponder.
yeah, and in work situations, why is this person not receiving this task? Or why every time I communicate, they look like I don't know, a face. Yeah, or it looks like they're not listening. But maybe they really are. Maybe they're listening
They're
and
trying
they're
to
just trying to
process it.
yes, yeah.
Yep. That's usually my deal. I'm sometimes trying to process stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but of course, sometimes Pooch flies off the handle.
Yeah,
a little
he
bit.
doesn't process. He quickly like bam.
You
and
said,
then-
and I heard.
yeah.
You said this, and I heard that.
Mhm.
I didn't process nothing. It was immediate. it was an immediate instigation.
Yeah. Where it's temper instead of processing.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that I love about Pooch is that he listens so well, which is kind of funny. I mean, so for me being the kind of person that I am, when I met Pooch, and I've said this all along, one of the things that I fell in love with first was the way that he listens. But then we've had so many arguments about,
Brouhahas.
yeah, that I felt like he wasn't listening. But so yeah, that's
And
funny because that was one of the things that
that
I
was a
loved.
moment that I listened. You said this, but I heard that. That was one of those moments.
Yeah.
But it happens to both of us,
Of
so
course.
and at least we both can let it blow by and then come back and
Yeah.
rearrange our way of thinking.
Mhm.
Be hacked off for a little bit and then come back and get back on in line with each other.
Yeah.
Which
So, yeah.
everybody does, I'm sure.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think everybody argues, everybody has disagreements, and everybody.
Work, home, relationship, friends, whatever.
Mhm. But it's really good, y'all. And I think that the videos are free on YouTube. It's I think it's called I Said This, You Heard That, because I don't think it puts a he, she
Yeah, I said this, you heard that.
connotation on it. Yeah. And the videos are free on YouTube. You'd have to buy the workbook, but it is so helpful,
Mhm.
especially in terms of like parents actually took this. This is why they had it at family camp. Parents took this quick assessment. They did this quick little 4-day study. And then they were able to figure out there were so many people that were sitting in the center in the congregation that were saying they had an open mic and they went up and were speaking like, wow, my child is this. No wonder they're not hearing what I'm saying. So they're not hearing what they're saying because they don't process things the way that people say. And I will say this in texts, I will text my son and say, where do you want to go eat? And he'll say, I mean, until I finally decide where. But I'm texting that him, where do you want to go eat? Because I genuinely want to know, like, let's go eat somewhere that you want to go and eat at. His text will be, I don't care, you know. And then I'll say, well, I really want you to pick a place. Where's a place that you haven't been in a long time? And he's like, the text back is, no, it doesn't matter, mom, because he's a very,
He laid back,
yep,
easy
wherever you want to
going.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go. And it really doesn't matter to me. And in my mind, being a red, I really want to know where you want to go because I want you to enjoy where we're about to go. And in his mind, he really is
Trying to be no
wherever you want to
problem,
go.
and let's
Yeah.
just go and enjoy.
Mhm. Let's just go and enjoy wherever we go. I'll
Yep.
enjoy. Yeah.
Yep.
So we laughed about that because it is like, I'm like, well, I want to go.
And for me in that type of situation, baby, I've gotten to where y'all go, I'll just stay at home, right?
Yeah.
Which
Because I mean, but you don't want to go, so you don't want to go, and that's fine. And
yeah,
but then also with
which is
Pooch and
crazy.
Pooch will say, "Where's baby? What can I pick up for us to eat?" And I then will say, because I am a little green, I'm like, "Oh, I don't care, babe. You know what I like.
Uh-huh.
You pick the place." Because again, I don't want to disappoint, and I know that's not why he's asking. He's asking,
Yeah, I want to get something she wants.
yeah, and I'm like, whatever, because you know what I like.
But
So
the good
it's
thing
so
is
crazy.
I know what baby likes.
Yes, yeah, yeah. So, but it's just fascinating to me that a lot of reasons why people have disagreements is because of their personality, and it's not
And if
necessarily about
and if you stop and think about it and you do get in a disagreement, it's foolish.
right.
It's foolishness.
Hmm.
Because me and baby both are not really the type that like a bunch of drama or
Oh yeah, we want
uh-uh.
yeah,
Like, we want peace
yeah. But we want peace and what's best.
for the situation
Hmm.
or whatever you're doing. But yeah, that'd be a good book for all you folks to kind of check out and maybe take the course and watch the videos.
Yeah, and I personally would love to hear
Yeah.
what colors you are if you decide to do it. Even if you just take the assessment. I'm not sure if the assessment's free. The book has so much information.
And we
But
will
I would,
drop the link for the book, and then we'll see if we can find the video links and
yeah.
place in the description in this video
Mhm.
where you folks could easily find it and take it and do it. And like I said, drop your comments
Yeah.
in the comments section. Let us know because it's interesting.
It's very interesting. And when, like I said, when Pooch and I took the assessment, we both found out we were reds.
You might learn something you didn't know about yourself.
That's right. Yeah. I did. I did learn a lot about myself, that being a person that is a red, which has its pros and then its, I wouldn't want to say cons, but I would say reasons why,
Mhm.
or maybe they're cons. I don't know. I'm good at receiving the negative, so it could be pros and cons. But I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about,
Or you're good about receiving the negative,
yeah.
and then where I know I'll falter a little bit on that one probably.
Mm,
I mean,
isn't that
not
funny?
yeah, I mean, it's not I think it's just the way people are wired. I mean, and
Of
I
course.
know most of the time somebody's gonna tell you, even like Pretty, she's gonna tell me something and she's not being negative. It goes back to the saying of that book. I said, but you heard,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah. And really, when you really think about it, so say you're married, or you're engaged and you know for sure that's the one. If you really, really, really think about it, and with your children, we would never say something to each other to hurt
no.
the person that you love. Like, why would you say something intentionally to hurt somebody? Like,
Right.
we would never intentionally
Mm-mm.
purposely say something to
To
hurt the
hurt.
other person. So when you think about the colors that you are, the personality that you are, or your spouse or your child, and the way they are to you, they're
Mhm.
not, for the most part, I would say, hopefully, they're not intentionally saying something to hurt you. It's just how they're wired
Mhm. Yep.
at the end of the day.
Yep. That's
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
So that was our little talk for the day.
Mhm.
It's a pretty good one too for all you folks out there. Just to what you would say, maybe check yourself or something.
I've
And
had to
it's
check
good.
myself a
And
lot.
we're saying that to help you guys.
We check ourselves a lot too.
Yep.
So it's not like we definitely don't have this perfect
Oh no.
marriage.
No.
But we work on trying to
Uh-huh.
do well and support one another and each other's hopes and dreams.
Mhm.
And one thing too that I know we're going to hop off, but one thing too that we were talking about is, if you're not, for us, I guess, what works well for us, I don't want to speak for everybody else. What works well for Pooch and I is that we recognize that we do have a union in God's eyes. We were married in the Lord's house and at our church, and Christ is the center of our marriage. And we are a union. We are one. We know that. We also know that we are two separate individuals that um, like to do our own things
Mhm.
at times. And I think sometimes that may be the reason why Pooch says, "I don't want to go." It's not out of, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
It's, he doesn't want to go. That's not something he wants to do. And I understand that. Or,
And likewise.
yeah, same. And like when Pooch went on his first YouTube trip, and I was like, I don't, and before I was even a part of any of this,
Yep.
I thought, okay, go. I don't, I didn't know what he was doing, why he was going. I'm so happy that I know now. But I was like, yeah, go do your thing.
Uh-huh.
And he lets me do the same. So, or we just are each
Yeah.
other. We're our own person, and then we're also a union. So,
Yep.
but
And
yep,
then speaking of meetup, we got one coming soon.
that's right. I'm
I look
excited.
forward. Yep. Pine
Mhm.
Cove Fest.
Yep.
It'd be fun.
Yes. I can't wait to meet other people. So,
Right?
anyways, like Pooch said, we'll drop the links
Yeah, we'll
and
get the links together, put them in the description. So, yeah, folks, please check it out. Take the quiz, the assessment. Get the book if you like. Um,
let
and
us know what colors you
yeah,
are.
drop your answers, and if you take it and if it helps out, let us know that. So it'd be
Mhm.
great. So
Cool
what's me and
beans.
baby gonna do later now?
Gonna go drive and see if we can see the lake where we
Yep. We need to probably get
kayaked.
down and find our what we're specifically gonna do with about shirts and put stuff on so we can get all that geared up,
Yeah.
lined up. We even need to work on the Shopify thing.
Yeah, we do.
So
Yeah.
we got plenty to do. Pooch might need to take a day off or something.
Yeah. Might need to take a day off.
Yeah.
And because I do have last year's really cute really cute winter sweaters and a winter,
Mhm.
it's not really winter, but it's a little
Bet
cute
you're gonna be
little,
stacking them deep and selling them cheap.
yes. Yeah. So there's going to be a clearance, and those things will be on, hopefully we get Shopify together. They'll be on Shopify, but those will be on clearance really cheap.
Yep.
Like,
And I had a couple people
cheap.
ask, well, it was about candles.
Yep. We got
Fine.
candles,
Yep. So,
amazing smelling candles. So yummy.
mhm, yep. But
But yep.
anyway, well, we're gonna get after it, get the knocking our rat killing done, and hope to see you folks again here soon. And who knows, we might have another video up sometime in between of our little adventure of checking to see what the lake's doing. But
Mhm.
hope you folks are having a good weekend, and can't wait to see you folks again live Wednesday night, Pretty and Pooch. But here we go. We're gonna go get after it. Y'all folks have a good one. We'll talk to y'all again soon. And remember, everybody needs a friend named Pooch, and they call me Pooch.
I love the way you and everybody needs a little pretty in their life.
And she's my pretty.
Yeah.
Love you folks.
Love y'all.
See y'all again.
Bye.
Adios.
I was going to say something else, but that would be nice when you say adios, because you know what people say when they say adios.
Mofo.
Yeah. But I wasn't going to say that to our friends.
Yeah.